Hi everybody, my name is Sharon Burke and I'm a career consultant here at Brunel University London, and I'm here to talk to you today about handling interview nerves. So it's normal to feel anxious about interviews, and we all feel that way, and this anxiety is as a result of the fight or flight response that goes on in our body, especially when it perceives a threat or a call to action. And we're all familiar with these symptoms. Some of them are our heart feels like it's racing or it's pounding, we're sweating more, our mouth feels dry, we may get stomach aches, we might find it hard to think straight, we may have headaches and trembling hands. All of those things sound very negative and we all feel them, but in addition, this stress response in our body also helps us to feel more alert to actually deal with what's ahead of us. And when it comes to the interview, while yes, we want to feel alert, we also want to manage the anxiety that we actually feel. So let's look about how we can actually marshal that anxiety and actually make it work for us in the interview so we can perform well. So it's really, really vital that we prepare, because preparation equals confidence when it comes to interviews. So before the interview, there's quite a lot that you can do to help yourself feel confident. Research the company. Make sure that you have looked at their website and their social media, and you have taken a number of points down that you can actually use in the interview, especially when it comes to questions like, what do you know about us? Or why do you want to work for us? You need to convey enthusiasm and motivation to work for them. You also should look at, do you have any contacts in that organisation or company who you can speak to and learn a little bit more about them? The next thing you need to do is to prepare your answers well. I've provided 2 links here for you. One is from Brunel's own website, and the other is from the Prospects website. And it includes some sample questions and sample answers. And I really would advise you to have a look at those and prepare your own answers carefully. Now, in addition to preparing the answers, you then need to hear yourself saying them out loud so that you can become more fluent and as a result more confident in talking. So say them out loud, say the answers to a friend or a family member, and when you're ready, book a mock interview with your career consultant, because you will then get to practice answering these questions once more, and you will get good feedback on what you're actually doing well and the little things that you may need to do to improve your performance. And all of this will help your confidence. I've also provided the link here for you to make an appointment to get that mock interview done. So what else can you do to help yourself feel more confident for the interview? The single most important thing that you can do to reduce the stress and anxiety that you may feel is to learn how to take a deep, gentle breath. And you can do that by inhaling through your nose to the count of 3 and exhaling slowly to the count of 3. And repeat this 5 times. And with repetition, you can actually help your nervous system to become reconditioned and to become calmer. So before the interview, practice your breathing at home, practice maybe on the way if you are on public transport, for example, and absolutely when you arrive at the venue, you should do a little bit more breathing as you're waiting to go into the room so that you feel calmer and in more control. It's important to realize as well that the way we think strongly influences the way we feel. So having kind thoughts about yourself and about the interview you're about to do can be really important, because we're used to sometimes maybe thinking negatively about things like, oh, I'm going to be no good at that, or I'll mess it up. But if we think that to ourselves, we only add stress. Whereas if we think more kindly, we tend to feel calmer. So some examples are, I will be calm and confident in this interview, and no matter what the outcome is, I will do my best here. Or this is good practice for me. So what can you do during the interview to actually continue to help the anxiety or nerves that you may actually have? You can do some very simple things that will help you. You can keep yourself grounded by keeping your feet on the floor and not crossing your legs. So this gives a clear signal to your body and mind that you know what you're doing and that you're in the one place. You can Thinking about the breathing that you had already been doing before the interview, you can then enhance this by exhaling gently while you're listening to the questions that the interviewers are asking you, because you're not going to be talking all the time. So there are moments when you can just gently exhale. And if you do that, you just let go of some of the pressure that you might feel. Some of us use our hands when we talk. So if that's something that you do normally and you're comfortable using your hands when you're speaking, do so in the interview as well, as it can help to engage your interviewer. But just be aware that you shouldn't really raise your hands any higher than waist level, because otherwise it can distract the interviewer and you don't want to do that. The final piece of advice for you in the interview is a simple one. It's just to smile, because it's soothing for yourself and it sends a relaxing signal to your body. And it's also a nice thing for the interviewer because it helps to connect with them. So for further support, be sure to make an appointment with us using the link in the description, and we can help you with your interview preparation and help you become more confident. So thank you very much for listening and for watching, and please do follow us on social media, and also there is a web link provided for you to make an appointment to come and see us. Thank you.